welcome! It is I, Anthea West. This is another entry into the DiaryCast. The date is the 3rd of the 4th, which is April. We're in a new month, people. Now, some of you who are very perceptive in your days and your dates and all that will be like, hey, that's a Saturday. Well, mostly a Saturday. It's going to be a Sunday in like 20 minutes. But I digress. I am recording this on a Saturday because tomorrow is Easter. But not only is tomorrow Easter, tomorrow I am working. I'm going to be working security, and I just won't have time to be doing the recording and all the editing and everything, and then posting it online and so on and so forth. So I decided that it would make way more sense for me to just record it before I head off to bed. So that's what I'm doing. So happy Easter, and if you don't celebrate it, happy Sunday. If you like chocolate, go eat some chocolate. That's chocolate's nice. I have so many Easter eggs hidden away in my bedroom because Tesco did 5 for a fiver, and I was just like, yeah, that's what my adult money should be spent on. Obviously, not all the adult things I need to be buying and bill I need to be paying. No, I'm gonna buy Easter eggs. Too many Easter eggs that it's gonna take a few months for me to eat, and I regret nothing. I've opened one today. It was a Kit Kat one. I've eaten the Kit Kat, but I have not eaten the actual egg. So, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. If you're doing well, leave a comment below. If you're not doing well, leave a comment below. I want to hear from you, generally. I hope you're doing well. Now, what we're going to be talking about today. So, yesterday, which was Friday the 2nd of April, I finally reopened my shop. It is officially opened. Their products, stuff and merch and all that malarkey that people can buy, and I'm very proud of the work I did, and I hope people buy things and give me money. That's kind of mostly it, but mostly I am proud of all the work that I've done. Made products, put the products up, took the photos, did all the work, did all the advertising, made a cute little animation to go with the opening, and well, hopefully it goes well. It's gone well so far, made a few sales already, which is great. I'm always super appreciative of sales, so those are all going to be posted out next week. I had originally planned to actually post them on the Friday of the orders that I had already gotten, but because it was Good Friday, the post office was closed. Despite the fact I had gotten them all wrapped and ready to go, I was at the door and they wouldn't let me in because of Jesus. Sucks. But yeah, so I'm very excited to have the shop open again, and I'm really excited for the stuff that's going to be going up in the future, because on Friday I also got my delivery of charms from Zap Creative, and these charms look so good. I am so happy with them. They're little dustbunny charms. They're pretty big as well, so you can see all the details and all the writing and stuff on them, and I'm so excited to put these up on the shop, but it's going to be a little while longer as I need to get these little steel rings and ball chains that are still need to be delivered, should be coming within this month, and once I have those, I can assemble them together, and then we'll have cool charms up on the shop. And very excited because these are the Dust Bunny motivational series, and I made a new one especially for these charms, so it could be really exciting. It's a 5-piece series. So, and also I'm gonna have notebooks. I'm working on some notebooks that are gonna go up on the shop in the future, and stickers. I've ordered some stuff to go with the stickers, and they should be coming in the post. I have a lot of stuff coming in the post in April, and you know what? it's both a blessing and a curse. But I've always known of the website AliExpress, yeah? But I've never used it. I've never gone on it. And a friend recommended that I go on it to buy the ball chains because I could get them very cheap on there. And they've gotten them from there before and they got delivered and they were all grand and dandy. And so I was like, cool, I'll do that. And it is the biggest mistake for the health of my wallet that I have ever done in my life. Because I've bought a lot of stuff on AliExpress with my adult money, and I'm both happy and terrified because I think I might be a little addicted to buying really cheap things on AliExpress. Don't tell anyone, don't tell my parents, don't tell Jesus, because I keep buying things on AliExpress like at 2 in the morning. I keep going on AliExpress and buying things, and yeah. Anyway, so I don't know why I had to whisper all that into it, but I don't know why. I like whispering into the mic, it's very fun for me. But yeah, so I ended up buying a whole bunch of things on AliExpress in this 1 week alone they're things that I've always wanted to buy, mainly for the office, but they're not things that I particularly need right now, but they're either things I think will be really cool in the future or will add a nice aesthetic to the office, or just like little indulgent things that I want. So because I've been streaming lately, and this week, was it this week or last week? I think it was last week, my webcam got delivered and I've been using it this week and it's been pretty cool. Still getting used to it because I'm not really used to having a camera in front of my face all the time, and I'm usually looking in different directions than actually looking towards the camera, and it's a bit odd, but I think it's been kind of fun. I think I'm hoping it's adding a little bit more to the streams. So I've been buying some little things to go and decorate my room with, or just making my room a lot more organized overall. So something I didn't buy on AliExpress and I bought ages ago and still hasn't been delivered and I want it now is I finally bought myself a bi flag. I've always wanted like a big bi flag to hang up in one of my rooms, but like it was actually only in December 2020 that I actually came out to my family. So I was in the closet for a really long time. So of course I couldn't just get a big old flag to put up somewhere because, you know, that's a bit obvious. But I'm out now, which is really nice and normal. It feels very normal, but it's also just really nice to know that I'm out and it's been accepted and everyone's been cool with it. That's great. I should probably tell you about that story at some point. I might do it later, but I need to stay on this pathway of this conversation. If I go on any more tangents, I will lose the plot. Anyway, so I bought a bi flag, and that's going up in the office. And I want to hang it up on the wall behind where I am, where the camera is facing me. It looks up on the far wall, and I want to put the flag there. And I also bought a bunch of fairy lights. So that's the first thing here. I bought fairy lights that go up on the wall. That I bought on AliExpress. The bi flag I bought from a different website, an Irish website for flags and stuff. So I thought I would get it a whole lot faster than I have, which is not, because I haven't gotten it yet. But on AliExpress, these are the things that I bought. And I think most of these do have a use, but some are indulgent, and please don't judge me. So, first thing was fairy lights, and those are purely aesthetic things. I think they'll just look nice in the background. Second thing I got was a single stainless steel chain men and women's ear clip Korean pop new trend. And it's basically a fancy earring, because I just want to have a fancy earring. That's it. I think it'll look cool, and that's gonna go up in my ear. And it was only like 77 cents. It was 77 cents. So I was like, why not? Next thing, I can't pronounce this first word, but it's a fashion element stud earring for women, vintage. And basically it's a really nice looking pair of earrings with like kind of a pinkish stone in it. And I saw it and I was like, I want to wear more earrings. And like my ears are pierced, but I just don't wear earrings too often. And I really want to change, because I have 2 studs in the top of my ear, and I really want to change those for like at least one of them for a ring, and that's why I was buying earrings off AliExpress. Anyway, again, that's more just an indulgent thing for myself. But that was €1.11. Like, that was it. It was okay, just €1. It's amazing. Next thing I bought is a pregnancy body memory foam pillow orthopedic knee leg wedge pillow. So no, I am not pregnant, but I do sleep on my side, and I've been told constantly that if you're sleeping on your side, you should have a pillow between your legs, because it aligns like your hips on your spine better, and you'll sleep better, and it does less damage to yourself in future times. And like, I have been waking up way too much lately with a wrecked shoulder and wrecked neck, so I thought I should probably actually just buy this pillow, and I got that for €6.34. Next thing I bought was a thing for the office, which I've been needing for ages because I'm really short, is a foot pillow relaxing cover support footrest. Yeah, so basically I bought a footrest for my wee tiny feet, for my wee tiny legs, because despite the fact that this chair is down as low as it's gonna be, my feeties still don't reach the floor. That's how short I am, people. I'm so small, I can't even reach the floor when I sit at my desk. So I bought a footrest so I could kind of sit more proper and do my back a favor. So that's coming, and that was a tenner, so that cost a little bit more. Next thing, shelf, stick, pencil tray, desk, table, storage, drawer, organizer, box, under, desk. Yes, I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but all these titles are big old mouthfuls. But yeah, so these, I have one of these already. They're just these little slidey desks that you just stick underneath your desk and need storage. And I actually think it's great. I have this little storage where you might be able to, that's the storage. But I put all my pens and stuff there, so when I'm at my desk and I need it, I can just slide it out, grab a pen, or I have a scissors in here, and I have my pen nibs in here. I have a lot of stuff in here. I have plasters in here for some reason, and it's not even a big shelf. But phone, will you be quiet? I bought 2 more because I found them really handy, and I just want a little bit more storage to go under the desk, so I can put more stuff under there, because storage is always my number one problem, because I own too much stuff. I've owned so much stuff, and so much of this stuff I could throw away and probably don't need it at all. But I don't know, maybe I have slightly hoarding tendencies, maybe not, I don't know, don't judge me. Next, Hayatu headphone bracket wall headphone headset holder earphones. Yeah, that's a weird word too. But it's basically this little hanger that you stick under your desk and you can hang your headphones off of. That's pretty much it. Because I have the headset that I use for like streaming and stuff and when I'm chatting online. And usually I just kind of have it in a heap on top of the desk. So it'd be nice just to have a little hanger to hang under the desk and hang my headset underneath there so it's not in the way and it's neat. That was €4. Jumbo Kawaii Stitch Squishy Simulation Slow Rising Sweet Scented, which sounds really weird. I promise you it's just a stress ball, that's it. I know the title makes it sound like something else. It's not, it is just a stress ball, and it's a little gift for my brother because my brother loves Stitch and he also likes squeezing things. So I thought, I saw it was like €2, I bought it for him. So that's going to come eventually. This I'm really excited for because I've really been needing a new set of headphones. Not a headset with a mic, just a normal pair of headphones, Bluetooth headphones to wear while I'm out and about. Because the headphones that I had, it's really stupid, but like I had them hanging up on top of, up in the kitchen. I had them hanging up and I was drinking my tea and then they fell and the right ear or something just fell right into the tea, got soaked, and they don't work anymore. so they drowned in tea. And it's upsetting because I did wear those earphones every time I go out. Because if I leave the house, I can't not have music with me. Have to have music with me. So I like wearing the headphones because they are comfortable and I don't have to worry. Because earbuds, is that what you call them? My ears, I don't know what is wrong with my ears. But earbuds and stuff like that just don't stay in my ears and they're not comfortable at all. And I've tried so many different ones. And none of them have ever been comfortable or stay in my ears. So at the moment I am wearing earbuds that I bought only for work, because this was I don't use them anymore. This was back when I was in work. I'd work with 2 other people and very long hours, so I'd have some podcast or something going on in the background. And the earbuds were just very, you couldn't really see them. They're very discreet, and I would wear those just for work because I don't want to be disturbing everyone else with my sounds. But I don't like wearing them out and about, especially not when I'm walking, because they very slowly start falling out. And I have to been wearing them for a while when I'm going out for walks or walking the dog, but I have to wear a hat over them, because if I don't wear a hat over them, the bloody things just fall out of my ears and I'd lose them forever. It's really annoying. So I'm really looking forward to getting this headphones in the post. They look really cool and neat, and they're very cheap, and they're probably crappy, and they're probably gonna break again, but just let me dream. Just let me dream. Anyway, those were €9. Next thing I bought. Now this was a business expense. Was a colored crepe paper roll, origami crinkle crepe paper craft something or other. So basically I bought yellow crepe paper. Crepe? Yeah, crepe paper. And I bought this for when I'm packaging up packaging. So when I do up, because I sell badges and pins and such like that, so I think it'd be nice just to have nice fancy paper to wrap around the actual pins and stuff. And put a little sticker on them. Like I post videos on how I pack things on my socials. You can check it out. But I bought the paper especially for wrapping stuff up, and that's gonna come eventually. And that cost me less than €2. And then also I did buy ball chain things, but there they are. Yeah, so again, another business expense. These are for the charms. Not very interesting. They're just black. Those small ball chain things, and they were like €3. They were super easy, and that's what started this all that money I've spent just been within this week. And I want to buy a ring light. There's a ring light here for like less than €20 that I'm probably gonna buy later on, because then I can put it behind my screen while I'm working on Twitch, and I can look like a professional and have shiny ring light. And I don't need it, but I want it because it's aesthetics. But I can also say it's a business expense because I use it to make my Twitch streaming look better, because that's what all the YouTubers use. They all use ring lights to make themselves look pretty. And I want to look pretty. Like, I know I'm effort. I can't say words. Words are not a thing I'm able to do. And I'm not even going to try and go back on what I was saying there. It's gone. The sentence is gone now. It's gone to the ether because I can't bloody say the word forget it. God dang, I can't speak words. But also, I'm tired today. Today was my day off. This Saturday was my day off because I've been working non-stop getting all the stuff for the shop and everything done, and also doing fake pages and all that, and doing streaming and just doing all my usual stuff. And I was on yesterday, Friday, I was doing my stream, and it's a slow stream. I only had like one person in there, but it was grand because this is a person I know IRL, good friend of mine, Sam. He's a darling, I love him, and he's my good friend, and we were just chatting away. And thankfully it was just him, because I was abysmal during this stream. I could not draw at all. I was trying to draw, practicing a character design for one of my pitches, because April is pitch month. I'm going to try and get as much of these pitches done during this month. That is the plano. And I was working on the character design for the main character for I'm a Shepherd, which is the supernatural fantasy webcomic that I've been, not webcomic, it's a graphic novel that I've been writing for the last year and a bit. Like, I think I would have had it done and out and sent off the, like, pitches to, like, agents and publishers by now if the great Panini hadn't happened. But I got a bit overwhelmed with everything that was happening, so I just had to put a big old pause on it. But I have plenty of material. I have so much of, like, pretty much I have the script done. I've just been doing a lot of drafts and rewrites, and I realized if I don't just move on from doing all these rewrites, I am never, because there was not the perfectionist in me that was keeping me just doing rewrites and rewrites. And I know there's parts I could do better and this and that, blah blah blah, but it was like, okay, do you know what? If I do not just package this up and send it off to an agent or a publisher, it's never going to go anywhere. It just has to go. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just recreating myself with the story, and then I'm doing the pitch, and I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to send it off somewhere, and I'm going to finish the pitch for the Forgotten as well, which is the horror graphic novel that I'm also working on, which I've actually been working on a whole lot less than the Shepherd. Like, I think the Forgotten was only a project I started in 2020, while I've been working on I'm a Shepherd since I think it was very late 2019, and then pretty much 2020, like a big bulk of 2020 I worked on I'm a Shepherd, but I paused it, so I haven't actually worked on it at all this year, 2021. Like, I haven't even touched it, which I think would be good. It'd be good to go back, reread everything I've done, because usually when I finish writing something, it's like, this is trash, this is awful, terrible, I'm a terrible writer, I'll never work in this town again. But then when I put something down, pause it or whatever, I leave it alone, I come back to it and reread it, then I'm like, oh my god, I'm a creative genius, everyone will want it, ha ha ha, I'll be rich, I'll be put in the famous hall of famous people. Sorry, I know that's going a bit over dramatic there, but you know what I mean. Like, just giving myself time to process and rest away from all the work I've done and all the ifs and buts and how it could be done. Just leave it and then come back to it and reading it from a new perspective. I end up liking my writing a whole lot more. And it's something I do really recommend if you're a writer or a creator yourself and you're working on something and you put so much work in it and you just hate it. I highly recommend, if you can, I know time-wise, deadlines and stuff happen, yada yada, but if you can, I highly recommend just putting it down, putting it away, and coming back to it in like a week, or like a few days, whatever, how much you can like spare, and then rereading it, or re-looking at it, depending on what it is. I guarantee you'll like it a whole lot better, and you'll be a lot nicer to yourself about the product that you made. Giving yourself time away from it will always do you some good. Yeah. So, I don't really have much else to say, because I think it's like Sunday now. I think it's way past midnight. Is it? What time is it? Yes, it is 3 minutes past midnight. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you all eat loads of chocolate. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. Yesterday, as of 3 minutes ago, was my day off, because I went on a complete tangent again. On Friday, I was drawing, and I was drawing really, really badly, and my brain was poop. I couldn't really talk, and I was thinking I should probably take a break. And then my friend was like, yeah, Althea, please take a break. So Saturday was my day off, because tomorrow I have to work. So, I didn't do much on Saturday. I took a really long walk with the dog, and it was really nice, because it was actually a really lovely day. Lovely, shining, bright, birds in the sky, tweet tweet. And I came home, so I made this today, and it tasted so good. Next time you're cooking chicken, cut up the chicken and kind of thin slices. I do recommend thin slices. Then put it in a bowl and cover it in honey and soy sauce. Now don't leave it swimming, just put enough in there that it's coated but not swimming. Leave it to rest for a little bit, and then throw in some corn flour with enough corn flour to evenly cover the chicken and a teaspoon of baking powder. You mix that all up and then lay it out nicely in a deep fat fryer if you have one, and cook that for 2 to 3 minutes. And I am telling you, it tasted so good. I was so surprised how good it tasted. I made it for my lunch, and I plan on making it for the family. Sometime next week I'll make it for dinner for the family. But that with like better rice and some form of like Asian sauce, something like teriyaki or ginger and garlic. The sauce that I used was I think it was Hoisin and soy, something like that, and it tasted so good. Like, put some vegetables in there. Mwah! Chef kiss. Very tasty, and I totally recommend it. So and then I ate that, and then I think I either ate too much of it or it expanded in my stomach, because I was very full. And after the walk and having a full tummy, I ended up taking a long ass nap, and it was really nice. But then I woke up and I was late for like a video chat with my friends. Supposed to have that at 7, and then I woke up at like 7:30 and I was like, whoop, shit. So I was rushing there, but yeah, it was a very good nap. But like, today I meant to, like, because I bought myself the BioShock collection, remastered collection for the Switch, because I had never known that it was on the Switch. I only just randomly heard from, like, on a random TikTok they were talking about it, and I was like, I know BioShock. I've only played each BioShock game once, but it was a few years ago too. But I remember like really enjoying myself playing the game. Really loved the gameplay, and I liked the story and everything. So been really excited to play it. And I've had these games on my Switch for the last I think since Friday, I think, all day Friday, because I downloaded them on Thursday night, and then it took a while for them to download, and they were all ready to go on Friday, and I still haven't played it yet. I was saying to myself all day today, okay, we're going to play BioShock now. I'm really excited to play BioShock now. I'm going to play BioShock now. And I started playing it. I turned it on, and the opening cinematic was happening with your man sitting in the plane, and I saw his hand, and then I paused it, and I went on TikTok, and I have not unpaused it since. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really want to play video game, but for some reason my brain won't let me play video game. This is what ADHD is like, okay? If people tell you that ADHD doesn't bother you, shush, shut up. I want to play my video game, but I can't, because my brain said no. And it sucks. Sorry, I think I'm definitely in a bit of a loopy mood because it's been a long day, and I meant to record this earlier, but I took a nap, and I'm always a bit weird after a nap. Naps either go one or two ways. You either wake up perfectly refreshed, like you have seen God and He gave you a wee kiss on the head, you are blessed, and the rest of the day is just going fantastic for your energy for days. Or you woke up and you feel like you've been stepped on by Satan, and it wasn't enjoyable at all, and it just kind of sucked, and you feel like shit, basically. And this, it wasn't a bad nap, because when I woke up, I think it was just more because I was rushing to get to talk onto the chat with my friends. So I think basically it was a good nap. So I think I might have not really gotten a kiss from God, but like a little hair rustle. Like He gave me a little pat on the head and be like, off you go. So that's nice. Thanks, God. Look, it is now Sunday, and so technically there's still about like a minute left to this podcast, but I'm going to just start saying my goodbyes. I will all talk to you again next week, most likely on Sunday again, which is fine. I hope you all have like a really good week ahead of you. I hope you have a great time. I hope everything that you've been working on is successful, or at least starts blooming into something that will be successful in the future. I hope you have good moods and good days, and I will talk to you all next week. If you want to have a chat or tell me about your week, you can do so down in the comment section, because I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, I'm going to love yous, and I'm going to leave yous. Bye!